What's going on, Pokemon World and Tokusatsu Multiverse? It's Pokesatsu here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Pokemon Gaia playthrough. In the last episode, we made our way through Ark and Tunnel, and did a few encounters, swapped out a few teammates and all that, just because I didn't feel like using them, or didn't feel like they'd be useful right now. I may go back to them later, but at the end of the episode, we got a new team member, and I did some grinding in between episodes to get everyone up to the same level, and now let's do a quick team recap. So first up we have Durandal, the Piplup with the mild nature. It has the Torrent ability, and the moves Pound, Growl, Bubble, and Water Sport. Now it turns out in the last episode, or the first episode, one of the two, I said that I actually spelled Durandal's name wrong. It turns out I might not have. In the TV Nihon version of Kamen Rider Saber, they spell it this way. So TV Nihon is known for having very flashy, good-looking subtitles, but they're usually not 100% accurate. Not to, talk bad of TV Nihon, but there's a chance that this might be spelled right, because sometimes they get things really good, and sometimes they just look flashy. Because, in Zenkaiser, or Zenkaiger or whatever, they actually show Himitsu power, instead of saying, hidden power, so it is what it is. This, I'm not going to worry about it anymore, because this is potentially spelled right. Next we have Nala the Litleo with the hasty nature. It has the rivalry ability, and the moves Headbutt, Leer, Ember, and Workup. And I'm glad that Nala is on the team, because the first gym in the game is Fairy types, and Fire does resist Fairy, so with a lot of Fairy types also being Grass types or look like flowers, there's a chance that we're going to be resisting some Grass moves today, and I'm glad that you're going to do that as well. So we are going to make our way into the gym, and I'm going to start off with Piplup, in my opinion, because we just need to find our way. So let's see. Oh, is this going to be a maze kind of gym? Okay. Don't be fooled by the trees. We use Fairy type Pokemon here. Okay, sure. Cleffa. Okay. Then again, can't this get Magical Leaf? I'm gonna go ahead and use Bubble. I may have over-leveled if the gym trainers are using level 6. But honestly, I'd rather be over-leveled than under-leveled. Hence why I actually didn't do Pokemon Christmas. That's another reason I didn't do Pokemon Christmas. Is because I went into the first gym, the Flying type gym of Faulkner, and I was level 12, level 13, and his ace was level 14 or 15 or something, and I was just I have to grind so much just to catch up, and I'm not going to worry about that. Now, if I remember right from what I did a few years ago, if not what I saw in a playthrough a few years ago, this gym is going to be a maze. I don't remember the setup or the lineup or anything. I just know that it is a maze. But we're going to figure it out. I don't know if all of the gyms are mazes. Supposedly they might all be to a certain extent. But we'll figure our way out as we get through this. Okay. So I'm going to go to the left. Can I run in here? I can run in here. Okay. Okay, this gym confuses me, but I won't let that faze me. Yeah. That is a very good way of thinking. Cottony, we are switching immediately into Nala. So, the thing about this that actually did bother me is the fact that, I genuinely considered going back and getting a Zubat from the cave and just adding it onto this episode. I wanted to just go get it from the cave and just, grind it up and use it. And then I was like, no, excuse me. I was like, no, if I'm gonna do something like that, then I need to go ahead and just, like, get it in the episode. So if I lose to this gym today, I may get a Zubat, cut the recording, and then come back with it grinded up. But until then, I'm not worried about it. We're just gonna make our way through it and see what happens. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going left. Something's telling me to keep going left. Okay. So, not going left. That's the same woman. We're gonna go up. Okay, same woman. So, we're going down. I'm gonna try going right here. What? So go down. What the fuck? That's confusing. I'll go back up here. Okay, maybe I went the wrong way. I'm gonna go right. What? So if I go down, I'm back at the start. That is so confusing. So if I go up... So going left is the right way. And going left here... No. So if I go down... I'm in a new spot. I'm gonna battle a gym trainer. Maybe I can find a way. If I keep running into the same people, then that's gonna be an issue. But it's fine. Spritzy, that's not bad. Definitely one of the weirder Pokemon to exist, cause it's based on, excuse me, plague doctors and flappers. Which is very strange to me. We have a Pokemon based on dancers and an SCP. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. It's very strange. Alright, Durandal got level 14. Send out a Swirlix. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send out Nala because I want to keep the distribution of experience points about the same if I can. So we're going to go ahead and now I know fire resists fairy. Does fairy resist fire? It doesn't. Okay. But I know headbutt will probably do more damage. Yep. Alright. Hanako. Okay. Huh. I'm confused. Same woman? No. So here you go down. I'm gonna battle this guy. Some say fairy-type Pokemon get their power from the moon. I mean, Moonblast does exist. Moonblast does exist. Intimidate, okay. I was just talking about something, and then I forgot what it was. It's fine. It's fine. gonna switch into Nala because Piplup's gaining more experience points that I'm comfortable with right now. The more I spread around experience points, the less I have to grind, which I really don't want to. That still did really good damage. I mean, I'm almost double your level, but still, that's not bad damage. Now, if we were the same level, that might not have done as much, but hey, it is what it is. When do you learn Bite? Because having a Dark type move on the team would be great. Okay, now, if I go here, are y'all the same people? You are. So if I go down... Oh! Okay. Did that lead here before? I don't think that led here before. So that's... odd. Because this looks like the gym leader, and with that kind of lineup, it should be the gym leader. And they didn't challenge me right away, so... I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch into Nala for the slot here. And we're going to challenge the gym leader. I'm hoping I'm not drastically overleveled, because if I am, I'm going to feel bad about it. But hopefully we're either right on par or maybe a level above. That wouldn't bother me that much. Then again, we've got 2 team members against probably his 3 or 4, so we'll see what happens. Ahem. Hello, my name is Fernando. I am the gym leader of Saros Village. I'm sort of new to this. Go easy on me, okay? Alright, bring it on. He's kind of like Flannery, just recently took over the gym. Okay, you got a Clefairy, and at level 11, we're not that much higher than this. This is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and work up. And the reason behind that is simple. I want to, oh. That's scary. I'm gonna go ahead and headbutt and see how much that does. Most of it. That's fine. Okay. I do outspeed, so I'm gonna go ahead and use headbutt already one more time. This should knock it out. Okay. It's about to use Ralts. We can go ahead and switch into Durandal. No, doesn't Ralts get Magical Leaf? It should be okay. Confusion, we should eat 1 or 2 of those. We ate that. We ate that. And then again, I think the level up moveset for Ralts is like Growl, and then Teleport, then Confusion. So, it's fine. Alright, a Jigglypuff. I'm gonna stay in. And this is the ace. This is definitely the ace. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a potion on Nala, because I think you get Magical Leaf. Charming Cry, which I think is actually Disarming Voice now that I've thought about it, because it would be wrong to say it's something else. I said Alluring Voice in the last episode, and I was just like, no, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Bubble's doing pretty good damage, actually. And if Durandal goes down, that's perfectly fine. This isn't a Nuzlocke. Oh. That's good for us, so... Alright. I probably wasted that potion on Nala, but being safe is better than not being safe. Durandal wants to learn Peck. Yeah, more coverage is always better, and I am not gonna use Water Sport. Like, I don't need to resist fire moves right now more than I already do. I don't see any use for that, so that's fine. Player defeated leader Fernando. Well, that doesn't count. Oh my god, we got another Whitney. I'm not giving you my badge. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't want to give you my badge. You can't make me. Fuck's his problem. Anyway. Excuse me. Oh, it's an old man. Sorry to bother you, but are you the trainer that defeated Fernando? He's my grandson and he seems to be in quite the state. He ran off to Wisp Forest, but he has no Pokemon with him. Would you do me a kindness and chase after him? I couldn't bear to see him get harmed. Oh, thank you. Wisp Forest is to the west of the village. Just follow Sarah's path, you can't miss it. Thank you, trainer. Okay. Let's just go ahead and heal up the team. I didn't think they'd pull another Whitney, but this is a fan game, so they can pull anything, really. Pause. Anyway. I like how I made that joke in the last episode where, like, I was talking about, and I had it, like, spinning on screen, where it was, like, the kid's worm or something, talking about, the Weedle, and, like, I just said pause, but I had it spinning on screen. Okay, so I know Sarah's path is over here because I thought about coming over here to grind, but then, now here's the thing about this. If I remember right, these are Flabébé, which is really cool. I'm personally not in the camp of getting a fairy type right now, but I'm not against it either. Oh, so this leads nowhere. Okay. I'm gonna switch. Okay, Nala's already switched, so that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and go forward here. You like the brave trainer, not brave enough to go into Wisp Forest though. Ha ha ha. Bro doesn't understand how brave I am. Bro doesn't understand how brave I am. Alright, oh, Mareep. Mareep. Okay, here's the thing. I said last episode, I think, that having a mono electric Pokemon would probably not be good for the team. Oh, we got static. That's fine, though. But honestly, if it's a Mareep, I may change my mind. I like to think whenever I'm walking through these patches, now that I've remembered this part, that, like, I think the Flabébé just attacked because I stepped on it by accident. And I know that sounds kind of awful, but it's like, it sounds funny to me. Is this an item? A paralyzed heal would not hurt me, thank you. Okay. I'm not scared to go into Wisp Forest, you are. If you don't get your... Okay, nah. We got a Ralts, okay. Okay, got a Ralts. I'm gonna go ahead and headbutt. See, yeah, growl, growl. Okay. Headbutt. One shot. That crit probably didn't matter. A Snubble, that's fine. I'm just gonna use Ember. If it has Intimidate, which it does. Okay. Tail Whip. I forget, does Snubble even have a tail? I can't say anything though. Can't Primeape have tail whip? And it doesn't have a tail. I guess it... Well, no, does it learn it or does it keep it from Mankey? Is my Primeape shaking its ass and hoping my opponent's defense gets dropped? Oh, there's an item. A potion. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, I think this is the entrance to the Wisp Forest. I may catch a Mareep towards the end of this episode and might grind it up. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm not sure about any teammates right now, to be honest. I'm okay where I'm at. But unless I see something really cool, I doubt that I'm gonna... Well... Shroomish? A Breloom, though? Breloom, though? Breloom, though? Maybe? Oh, there's no way you live that. That is awful. Maybe quit using Stun Spore? Alright, let's see. Do I go this way? There's a trainer, so I probably do go this way. What was that noise? Y'all making, like, a dark forest seem scarier than it is. Oh, hey, it's Stinga. Hi, Stinga. Excuse me. I'm gonna use Ember. And honestly, I'm gonna switch into Kakuna here, or Kakuna. Switch into Durandal here, because even though Nala can easily one-shot, I need to worry about the stat experience, or the experience gain. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. It's a one-shot anyway, that's fine. Bugcatcher Dimitri. That name was spelled weird. I'm gonna switch here. Make my way through here. Okay, so that guy... Is this an item? Yeah, it's an antidote. Okay. Couldn't have been a paralyzed heal. There's an item. A cleanse tag. What does that do again? Repels wild Pokemon if the holder is first in the party. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. No, I meant to say I don't see myself using that. Oh, there's a Duskull, that's nice. The tidy's habit and pudding. A Burmy. Again, y'all are making this forest seem more dangerous than it should be. Okay, there's Fernando. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm too scared for apologies. Just take the Mystic Bag and let's go home. Obtain the Mystic Badge. Do-do-do-do-do. Quick, let's get out of here.
Thank you for bringing my grandson back. We were so worried about him, especially because he had no Pokemon. Anyway, I'd like to give you this as a token of my appreciation.
I think that's cut.
I want to.
Oh, I want to thank you for knocking some sense into my grandson. He's a sensitive one. Grandma, I'm not like that anymore. From now on, I'm going to be like Zachary. I'm going to be cool, silent trainer. Now, I've got a gym to go run.
I also need to get back to work. Thanks again, Zachary, and feel free to leave your Pokemon here if they need a rest.
Alright. Well, now that we've beaten the gym leader, I'm going to go heal up. And honestly, yeah, I need to heal up. You think they'd heal me or let me rest there and then I could just leave town? But honestly, I'm not really worried about that. I'm not really worried about that at all. Turn to full health. Now, I think the next area I'm supposed to go to is actually this way on Arrows Road. So I'm going to end the episode here. That was a decently difficult gym, I guess, and the side quest for the badge, like having to talk to Whitney or whatever, like I get it. It's something new, I guess, for the game. I don't know. It's something interesting. I really don't know how to say anything past that. But regardless, outro time. Whether you're training to be the very best like no one ever was, or just trying to ride or kick it up a notch, just remember that you've got this, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.